All brings us back to this campaign trail with 42 days to go. We're in the mix of news today. There is a new Obama ad airing in Michigan that doesn't just tweak the McCains for owning a reported 13 cars, but criticizes them for owning foreign cars. And it's been a rough couple of days for Joe Biden. Misstatements about coal plants in the U.S., FDR being on television before television was invented, and Barack Obama has been forced to go against Joe Biden on the massive AIG insurance bailout. Biden had come out against it, but Obama told Matt Lauer this morning his running mate should have held off that judgment at the time. And that brings us to the GOP running mate, Sarah Palin. Today was designed to showcase her in pictures like this one at the big UN General Assembly gathering here in New York. The McCain campaign has been launching something of a campaign against the news media these days. And when things heated up for a time today, we almost didn't see those pictures. The story tonight from NBC's Savannah Guthrie.
As global leaders gathered for the United Nations General Assembly, the newest player on the world stage, Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, made her debut. Meetings with the presidents of Afghanistan and Colombia, and an hour and a half with former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger.
Thank you very much.
But for Palin, whose public appearances have been carefully controlled and orchestrated, those pictures almost didn't happen. Campaign officials invited the media to attend the beginning of the meeting, but at the last minute banned reporters, a departure from the usual practice, saying only photographers would be allowed. When news organizations threatened to pull the cameras if reporters were banned, the campaign relented, calling it a miscommunication.
I can't wait until I introduce her to Washington, D.C.
In the months since Palin joined the ticket, she's granted just 2 major interviews, appeared at 1 joint town hall, and held no news conferences. Reporters on the trail rarely see her.
How about a question?
The McCain campaign is plainly trying to protect Sarah Palin from making a mistake in an unscripted situation that could haunt them for the rest of the campaign.
McCain himself, once easily accessible to reporters, hadn't held a news conference for 6 weeks until today. Tomorrow, he'll join Palin in New York for a series of joint meetings with world leaders. Her senior foreign policy advisor insists the meetings are not just for show.
This isn't a photo op. This is an opportunity for her to build personal relationships with the leaders with whom we need to cooperate in the world.
Well, Palin is getting a crash course in diplomacy with the vice presidential debate just over a week away. It'll be a more structured format, by the way, not as freewheeling as some of the presidential debates are expected to be, and some say that format will benefit Palin.
Things are getting interesting out there. Savannah Guthrie, thank you for that. And when